And speaking of Hallmark, I'm sure you have seen actress Lacey Chabert in many of those dreamy movies, or maybe you remember her from Mean Girls. Well, she has a new project in the works, and we caught up with Lacey to hear all about it.
Oh my goodness, it's the one and only Lacey Chabert. You are known for so many iconic roles. Gretchen Wieners, so many of our favorite Hallmark movies, Eliza Thornberry. But you're taking on a new role this time. Tell us all about this new series.
This was such a joy to bring to life. Every episode, we celebrate a hero who deserves to have the spotlight on them and to be celebrated for all that they're doing in their communities. And I get to talk to people who they've directly impacted the lives of and to hear what that impact has meant and to see it with my own eyes was incredibly moving.
I know there's a lot going on, but we are here to celebrate you, and this is all for you.
And so well deserved. Well, as many heroes as there are out there, what was that selection process like? How did you pick the heroes you're going to be celebrating?
Well, it's a collective decision of everyone that works on the show, and there is a long process of going through trying to find our heroes. And the greatest news is it was really challenging because there are so many people out there who are doing incredible things to change the lives of all of us for the better. And so it was hard to narrow it down because there are so many wonderful people to choose from. And I think that our audience will hopefully be so inspired. I know I was every week as I learned more about these individuals and realized that they were like so many other people just wanting to make a positive change in the world, wanting to do something good, had something they were passionate about, and just took that step and just began doing it. And to see how their efforts grew and the ripple effect of their goodness, it's really inspiring.
Oh my gosh, and it's going to be so inspiring to watch. Okay, I also heard there's going to be some familiar faces making some appearances on the shows. And tell us about that, or what can you say about that?
Yeah, I have some friends that were so kind to join in, and when they heard what I was doing, like, oh, I want to stop by and be a part of it. And so many dear friends did that, and I was so touched to have the support, and also, just to see that, everyone, like, what joy it brings to be a part of celebrating people who just are so deserving.
Yeah, again, love to be inspired by people who just do so many great things and impact so many lives. Okay, part of this show is also making big celebrations. So you got to work with some of like the top party planners. What was that like? And did you learn a bunch from that?
I learned so much. So Lisa and Marissa from LA Party Stylist are our planners, and they're with me throughout the episode planning this incredible party. And I love that they do things that are, big and grand, and they also do things that you could totally do at home, and aren't intimidating. And the thing I learned most from them, though, any party can be great, big or small, it doesn't matter. It's about the personalized touches and making it feel custom, and that when the person you're honoring walks in, they know that you put your heart into this for them.
Yeah. What do you think you enjoyed most about this particular series? Like for you, what's the one thing that you felt touched you?
Honestly, all of it. Hearing about our heroes, like learning about them, hearing more about their lives and hearing about things that they've also overcome and how some of them have turned those challenges into really beautiful, positive messages of doing good for others. And it's just, I was touched every episode, especially for that moment when they walk in. They think that they're there for a hero documentary, for an interview, and then they realize that it's a surprise party. And then they look around the room and they realize there's families and friends and coworkers. The realization that it was for them and that some of that love they put out into the world, into the lives of others, is being reflected back on them, and seeing them receive that. It was just beautiful every time.
Oh my goodness, I bet. Well, Lacey, what do you think people take away from this show at the end of the day once they watch it?
I think it hopefully will inspire, our viewers to do, make a positive impact on the lives of others in ways that are small or big. There is no amount of goodness that is too small, and just putting a smile on someone's face is so meaningful. And then also for the heroes in your lives to celebrate them. Everyone deserves to say, hey, I see you, what you're doing, it's making a difference, and I want to honor you.
I think it's awesome. Well, congrats on the new show. Celebrations. We'll be watching. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Now let's get ready to celebrate.
And you can catch Celebrations with Lacey Chabert on Hallmark Plus. New episodes drop on Thursdays.